I think it's working now. No, this shit still does not, it does not communicate whatsoever. This is so annoying. Well, good thing I unlisted the stream. We can also just do this. Okay. I think everything makes sense and looks decent now. Yeah. Yeah, that looks all right. All right. We're streaming. Try to set up multi-streaming. So I don't know. There's a Twitch chat, and then there's also a YouTube chat, and then you can watch from both, I guess. And then not only that, but if you chat in the thing, right? Like this is a comment, right? If someone types that, then hypothetically it should appear up over here about now-ish, maybe, please. There we go. Awesome. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Though you can't really make it out very well. I can put it over here. That makes sense. We can put that there. That makes way more sense. Because that's so unobstructive. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know, honestly. I didn't really plan anything out besides let's figure out multi-streaming and then let's make music, I guess. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do that. What does that entail? I don't know. I don't know. Let's just like do sound design or something, I guess. I don't know, let's play around with timbres or something. Do I have any fun additive synths? I don't know. I haven't made music in like 2 weeks, all right? I'm super rusty. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, let's take I don't know, let's get an additive synth. Let's do Razor. Wait, no. Oh, I broke things. I absolutely did break things. Macro. And ask. Okay. Let's get a reactor 6. And then let's do you, Razor. And then let's go. Can we just in it, please? Okay, cool. No, come on. Why do you not play? Oh, right. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, let's get a spellbook. Let's just start playing with, honestly, just those alone. I think you can already get a lot of really cool shit. So let's just get color, the pitch offset, which effectively I think is just ratio because this is just numbered. I don't know what number pitch bend is. I was assuming it pitch bends to different harmonic ratios, but I don't know. Let's just map all of these to all of these. Yeah, that's probably gonna be cool. And then let's get a flat line, and then let's invert these. There we go. That's fucking sick. A lot of cool stuff there. Let's just, I don't know, record and make some stuff out of this. Okay, a bunch of weird stuff from that. Let's just reverse it, and then we can like put this here. Ow, that fucking hurts. That is painful. What's up, Happy Quails? Sorry I haven't been around. I'll be back late next week. Don't worry, I haven't been around either. It's my first time streaming in 2 weeks. I've been fucking AWOL. Oh, we're back now. That's cool. I don't know what to do with any of these sounds, man, but we got more sounds. I don't know. They all just end up all my sounds end up sounding the same, man. We originally had this. Ow, my god. Yeah, that's the problem with using Razer. Is the high-end harmonics additive synthesizer and using high-end harmonics get crazy bright. I guess we can try here. Let's just take all of these effects that I put over here and let's put them here. And then let's also, okay, so we got a couple spell books running now. Let's put one on this guy. Fuck with these two parameters. And then we need to skew all this shit. Right, so it sounds like that right now. Pretty good, pretty good. I should record more of that, honestly. So I'm just, here, I'm gonna press a note. Okay, I don't know. We got some sounds. Let's start actually trying to make a beat out of the sounds that we have, because I can just do this forever and it's not actually gonna get me anywhere or be productive, but that's kind of cool. I don't know. I feel like we can make something cool using this as a source, very IDM inspired. Let's just like paste this around. And then let's take, I don't know, that. Something like that. Right? We got that, and then we need something to give it more of a beat or structure. So let's just get this guy to like be a click. U. And then we'll just, I guess we can just do this. Right, so we got something going on with this thing. Let's paste it here, and then let's consolidate this guy. Then let's put him here, and then let's transpose it up. Right, and now let's start muting some stuff. Hey, what's up, Nick? How are you doing? We're making what are we even making? Oh, I guess your name is, oh, I gotta move this thing around. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I need... I can give this just a shitty background. Trying to figure out like how to multi-stream and like have a chat displayed on the screen, but like I'm kind of running out of space. I guess I could do the thing that some streamers do where like their DAW is actually like a smaller window, and then like my face would be like over here or some shit, and then the chat would be like right there, and then there would just be, I don't know. I guess I could put mini meters or something up there also. It's kind of a thing. But I don't know. I've grown accustomed to the way that I do it, so it's kind of tricky. It's kind of difficult. I guess I could put you down there. You can go on top of the mini meters maybe for the time being. Who knows? Learn an ambient IDM like Murkoff. I don't know Murkoff, but yeah, I guess we're making ambient, or not ambient. We're making IDM right now. That's for sure. Let's just try to make everything out of these sounds that I made. This was all made with like Razor. So we'll take this guy. You're gonna be our snare. That's a snare for sure. Let's give it a little bit of erosion. I know erosion's kind of cheating if you're trying to make something tonal. And then let's make it like, and then you know, let's cheat even more. And then let's give it more erosion after. Oh geez. Then we can do, I don't know, some snare shit like that. Put stab on it, I think. What do I do with... There we go. Alright, so it sounds like shit, understandably so. Let's frequency shift it. And then let's layer this with another thing, right? We're trying to make shit sound like good sounds, which, you know, difficult. Kind of works. Let's put stab after this. And then let's duplicate the stab. Yeah, that's good. And then let's put this snare off beat because we're making IDM. That's what you do in IDM. You fuck with the snares. It's bad. It's pretty bad. Okay, let's put this here. And then let's take this guy. We need to make a better hi-hat out of this sound. So we have you, and you're going to be doing that. And then let's get another erosion. You. You're going to do this. Right, that kind of works. Then we need a kick drum. We need to make a kick drum out of these sounds. That's super almost kick drummy. Why not? So let's just take this, put you here, reverse. Let's EQ out a lot of the high end. Let's saturate you. Let's use a utility to shape after the saturator. then let's be really like negligent with it and do that. And then we can like just like fucking put this around everywhere. Right? Why is it not playing? That should just be copy pasting, like the automation and everything. Thank you. We'll just do that, yeah? Okay, so the IDM beat is getting weirder. It's pretty bad. Take an auto filter and then bandpass, resonance. Hey, what's up, Mr. Leaky? Okay, so we got an auto filter doing that, whatever the fuck that is. I kind of like it when it's like a lot of high end. Can we make it? I want it to be super noisy and like crackle and fall apart, right? Like something like that, but I also want it to be kind of consistent. Fuck, we're making IDM, none of it's gonna be consistent. So let's just do some of this. It is Oddtaker month. I'm seeing Oddtaker in like a week. So that's what's happening. What else did I make? We have all of these sounds that I made. Alright, it's pitched down super low, but that does sound kind of cool. So and then it comes back in over here. Let's do that. And then let's glitch. Alright, we're making every sound out of these sounds. So let's, I don't know, make more. What is this thing? Let's take a look at this guy. That's pretty cool. Let's go. put this guy here. So we're increasing shit in the I don't know, in the stereo field. We need something on the left side. So we'll do one of these guys. Yeah. Sub bass probably, because we're like getting a lot of shit at this point, right? I don't know. Just go boom. Be having that. I like that. I do like that. And then this guy, can we go lower? And then let's just put bloom on the fucking master. Let's bloom the shit out of it. Smiley curve. Yeah, you can't. I can't use complex mode. Does not work, man. Yeah, that's not a good sound for most beat algorithms. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. This chat thing. Figure it out another stream. I'll figure it out later. Okay, so what do we got? We slowly build up a bunch of stuff, right? way more stuff with the percussion. Of course, of course, of course. Like this guy should be much louder. And then of course we gotta duplicate this guy, put a beat repeat on it. I just want to like randomize everything. I'll just put a bunch of beat repeats on like different settings. Not think about it. I don't really know how fucking beat repeat work. I mean, I do. Its UI sucks though. And then let's put a delay, 100% dry wet, 1 feedback, and then we'll do some of that. Then we'll give it 50-50. And then we'll do some of that. Kind of goes hard. Just random delays with the swing amount on. I mean, it just makes it super swingy, but it's pretty good. And then let's take another hi-hat thing. This guy. Let's put another erosion on you. Sine wave. And then triplet grid. Also, hello, Fortune from Within. Welcome. Well, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We just do that? No, that's stupid. We can do... That's just triplets. Can we be weird? Yeah, whatever that is. That's fun. And then let's put auto pan on you. And we'll set you to something like that. That's look, I was appealing for them pending newly created. Oh yeah, they are doing something. I forgot what. I just remembered seeing. Oh, it's like. All right, hold on. Let's. Ableton new auto pan. Oh, I can't. 12.3 is coming with stem separation and more. I really don't care about any of that. Oh no, they're just gonna make everything worse. Splice integration. Oh boy, I love that. Who needs to learn to make their own sounds when you can just integrate and take sounds from Splice already within Ableton and then separate stems and steal sounds from other songs? What? Autopan tremolo? It already is a tremolo. Tremolo, whatever. Tremolo. It already is that. Like, are they just changing the label of the button because people don't understand what the phase knob means? Right? When phase is at 0 or 360, it's a tremolo. That's it. Okay, wait, let's see. Maybe there's something super cool it adds. Probably does something. Check it. Come on. Attack mod? What is it? What triggers the attack? Is it like a MIDI thing? Is it an envelope follower? Okay, the triggering and adding an envelope is pretty cool. Alright, I can already do that. I don't understand what I just did there. I don't understand what the 100% thing is. Is it just like inverting it so that the beginning thing, whatever, at the beginning of the attack it starts off fully at 100% and then goes down to 0, it like inverts it? I don't get it. Okay, this part is stupid. It's what, like, there's already a phase button there. I do have to say though, it doesn't look like they moved all the knobs to stupid positions, so I won't mind too much. I think it should not be too difficult because I don't have to open up a menu. No, I do. There's a synced thing. And then there's that. Yeah, I'm gonna hate it. Hopefully not as much as the auto filter, but like this, super useful though. You know, they're obviously adding more shapes. The entire adding another menu for tremolo versus, yeah, I don't get it. Maybe there's more options you have when it's set to tremolo mode. Maybe. I don't know, we made some IDM. I don't know. We made a thing. It's 2 minutes long. My first Twitch bot. Oh, I'm gonna have to deal with that. How do I ban people? Bans? I haven't banned this person before. I'm learning. Oh, I can mod them. There's the ban button. Oh, that was fun. are right there. I don't know how to make this, what I'm gonna do with this chat, man. I mean, I think the ultimate, I think the proper way to like restructure the stream, if I wanted to like multi-stream and do all that, is to like have it so that my Ableton is like over here, and then my face is down here, and then the chat is like here. But that, I don't like that. I like the stream to be the full screen, you know? But then I wouldn't have to ever worry about my face blocking stuff, so maybe that is the way. Like, a good amount of streamers do it that way, so maybe it's less obtrusive than I think. I'm so used to it being this way. Okay, wait, hold the phone. I tried changing the chat up, and now it looks terrible. Oh, Lord. I made everything so much more complicated. Just trying to get... Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Okay, that was fun. I guess we made a IDM thing, you know, Autechre inspired for sure. I wanna make a rack that, how do I do it here? How do I think? Well, I was listening to something earlier. Oh, it was a crunch song. It was a crunch song. I want to make like a glitchy percussive, I don't know how to describe it. Something cool. Let's experiment for a second. So let's get. So like let's just have we have this sound. Let's saturate it a little bit. Let's bit crush it a little bit, right? Right. That's fun and cool and super neat. Let's get the good auto filter. This is necessary. Now, my idea that I'm thinking is I think I want to have multiple auto filters that will all be displaced by a little bit, just a wee bit. So, and then I want the volume of all of them to like kind of randomly shut on and off. But I still want it to be synced to the grid. That's the really annoying part. So I'm gonna have to use a spell book. Oh, I know how to do it. We're gonna use an LFO. And this LFO will be a square wave. Yeah. And then let me think if there's an easier way to do this, or a more efficient way. Because the idea is I'm gonna use 3 LFOs for each of the auto filters, and the spellbook is going to move each of the phase of the LFOs while they're all set to 0 hertz, such that I'm just adjusting like the offset, and this becomes a Boolean, value. Everything below 0%, everything below 50% is 0, everything above 50% is 100, right? And that's just going to turn the volume on and off of these. And I'm wondering if there's a way I can use one LFO and one spellbook more efficiently. I don't think so. Because we can have the LFO. That's not going to work. Is it going to work? If I have the LFO controlling like the read amount, I can have, no, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. There's similar things you can do with like changing dynamics. What's up, Canyon? Yeah, the value is it's boolean, exactly. Okay. So we're gonna put this LFO in here. This LFO is gonna control that, right? And so it's just gonna do that, and then we're gonna have the spellbook control the phase. And so look at that, it's turning on and off. Ain't that super cute? Let's delete these two, then let's duplicate these two, and then let's put one controlling the phase on this guy, one controlling the phase on that guy. And then now let's just like spin this thing around, right? And then we need to adjust the values of this thing. Oh, I know an issue. I want it to be a much thinner auto filter frequency band. How can I do that? Maybe we'll just be like pretty extreme with it. So like we can sync this to the grid now. Now if we want to change the percentage of how often one is muted versus one isn't muted, we can set the max to be like 75%, and thus now, is it going to be 75? Whatever. Most of the time it's going to be below 50%, and thus this isn't going to trigger. And so we can like do that with all these. It would be easier. I can use a multi-map to make it so it's all automatable, but wait, is it? I didn't do it right. No, I'm stupid. That's the volume amount. That hasn't changed anything. We want to change the offset of the spellbook. And okay, I figured out how to do this way more cleanly. So instead of using 3 different bands with a bunch of auto filters, we're gonna say fuck all of that, and then let's paste the LFO in here, and then we're gonna put the spellbook also in here, and then let's duplicate this. Let's get 4 LFOs. And then you be like that, you be like that, and then you're gonna control gain, make this 0 and 50, 0, 50. So the max value is gonna be gain at 0, and the min is gonna be -15. We'll increase the Q all the way, right? And then we'll just put this on each of these guys over here, right? Now, let's take, I guess, the spellbook. We still need to put it on the phase of each of these LFOs. I keep misclicking, driving me crazy. We'll put you on you. All right, so now these bands are turning on and off. Then we parallel process this with a inverted phase. And then if I wanted to change the probability of when they're active versus when they're not, we can put the offset of each of these onto a single dude, right? And so when it's set to this, they're always active. Set to this, I was incorrect. Why are you misbehaving? Do I have to reset this? I think I have to reset it. What? 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 Oh, I think I know. I think when phase is at 100%, it actually, yeah, it drops back down. The square waves are a little bit buggy. That's annoying. Okay, how do I fix that? I guess. Fuck, that's super annoying. I can remap this within another rack where this it's set to 0 to 99%. That's so annoying. That's dumb. Okay, I am annoyed. I am aggravated. What was beginning to look like a very elegant and cool rack is now getting obtuse and annoying. So now we can put all the phases here, and then we could set the max to be 99%, because when it's at 100%, it drops. 100 is treated the same as 0, and thus it is not like a fully Boolean value where everything between 50 and 100 is 1, and 0 and 50 is 0. It's actually 50 to 99 and then gets fucked. So when I use a spell book where everything that's offset past 100% gets sent to 100%, it still ends up being... It's not doing the thing I want. Whatever. All right. I think you either get what I'm saying or you're completely lost, and it's hard to articulate. So, all right, now there we go. It's fuck. God damn it. Okay, I'm lowering the range a little bit. There we go. Now it's perfect. Okay. If I never wanted to trigger, I can set it all the way up here. If I wanted to trigger constantly, I set it down here. In between, these are going to be triggering 50% of the time. They should be, hypothetically. Now, is there a way to sync them to the grid in that they will always like play on eighth notes and stuff? I don't think so. I don't. Maybe. Hold on. This is getting stupid. Okay, so we use an LFO, right? LFO you can change to be stepwise, right? And so if I set this to be 1 bar and it's cut into 8 steps, then it's cut into 8 steps, and so it's eighth notes. And so I think I could use that to go through this. And so I think it works, I'm telling you. Right? So we can use this to cut this into different tuples. wait. So can I map? Is step amount mappable? It is mappable. Oh, but it doesn't display it. It's just a value between 0 and 127. Come on. Come on, man. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just leave it unmapped because I want to know the values. Unmapped from steps. Here, let's just get a very basic drum loop. That's not basic. Just my God. Just give me something. Banger. Oh, I love that. Okay, let's just fuck God. All right, we're just using this. Wait, where's my drum loop? Where's my garbage IDM drum loop? Hey, what's up, Cam? We're making Autechre type shit right now, inspired by your journey. Cam is I was gonna say he's a normie, but you're definitely not a normie. Relative to listening to weird ass IDM, I suppose you are, but I suppose now you've been converted, so it's good to hear. Yeah. That's fucking wild. So I believe, yeah, when it's set to eighth notes, it's like, yeah, we're cutting this into eighth. When the step size is 8, yeah, I think that all makes sense. Let's what if we? Oh yeah, we can just turn these on and off. That makes everything so much easier. How do I? Can I make this random? No, you can't do step size with it as random. Well, I guess that's actually literally the same thing as if I were to set this to 16th notes on, just straight up random, and then map these guys all. Yeah. But then I can't do weird tuplets, so I think there is... Oh, I'm knocking everything on my desk over. Okay, so I think there is utility. Like, we can use a ramp up. That's funny. Wasn't anticipating that, but ramp up. Set it to something really big, right? 4. Then we do like 23 divisions, right? And then let's multiply times 16 fucking everything. Let's also multiply the spin amount by like a lot. So it gets super, super chaotic. Yeah, it's working. So I divided these 4 bars into 23 notes, and each of those notes are randomly triggering one of these 4 bands. That's a lot of effort to do all of that, but I did it. So it sounds kind of weird. Why are 2 of these never triggering? Two of these are never triggering? Why are you never triggering, bud? You're freaking me out. And then I broke it? Oh, I clicked on that. It's weird. It's weird. What do we call this? Weird. PQ. Weird. Boolean. Filter rhythm device. That's really articulate and explains well how this works. Where do you go? We'll save you here. What's up, Kilatofu? What's the original sample? We got we'll turn off all this shit, and we got and then when it's pitched normally. It's all stuff I made in Razor, like in the first, I don't know, beginning of the stream. I made every sound in the song. I guess this riser isn't made out of that, so that's cheating. So we need to fix that by making this a proper riser. So let's warp, and let's go envelope, and then we'll go clip, and then we'll go transpose, and we're just gonna go like, you know, we'll just give it one of these, slam with reverb and shit. Anyways, everything in this was made out of just like, I fucked around in Razor, so all the drums. What key is this? It isn't. It isn't. The sub bass is F, because F is good. And everything else is just me fucking around with like a pitch bending patch. The original patch is this. I'm just gonna play C. Pretty good. good. Come on. Yeah, Razor's pretty good. Razor is pretty good. Okay, I guess we're gonna save and name this. What do you name this song? 25 10:01 Cam person by Tucker. I think that's good. All right, let's do something else. Yeah. What do? Oh, I can work on this song. I think I've decided for this song. If the LFOs keep messing up, you could try to mess with the track look ahead to compensate for latency. Stacking LFOs can be heavy for sound design. Oh, what's up, Alien? I don't think I said hi. I'm not having issues with latency at all with the LFOs. But this song that I'm working on, over the past 2 weeks I went to Denver, saw Tipper play at Red Rocks, and stayed at Cam's house, actually, who was just in the chat. And I got to DJ a bunch, and I got to learn a lot about what songs work and what doesn't. And so got some changes I gotta make. There's some decisions I made that were a little bit too bold. I gotta be a little bit less bold, I think. Probably. So we'll do that. Yeah. I don't know, still don't know how I feel about the chat. There's probably like custom, like I don't have that many options on the Restream website that I'm using to like multi-stream right now for how I want the different chats to look in terms of like UI or whatever. But I don't know. Here we can, no, not filters, properties, width. Can I make that shit like wide as hell, like 650? Bam. Bam. That looks decent. We can just have that there. Yeah. Yeah. No, be more bold to send every idiot straight to hell. This is also true. Well, it was also me who was like not, you know when you show someone a song and like just by knowing that there's another person absorbing and listening to the song, your own perception of the thing changes. Made me realize that like even without people saying anything, I was just like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. Anyways, here's the song. PS1 vibes, very accurate, because this was super inspired by LSD Dream Emulator by Osamu Sato. New favorite artist. Fucking what's up with Japanese IDM producers crushing it at like everything. And the game's for the PS1, and yeah, super inspired by that. So when I played it out before, I was like, okay, this super angry aggro section really doesn't work. But now listening here, I'm like, yeah, it works fine. I mean, it was also a previous version where the mix was a little bit worse, so maybe that was it. I think also possibly the reason was the context in which I was playing it was like, it's like super vibey music that like you can like, you know, you can like hang out with your homies and talk to people and do whatever. Yeah, LC Dream Emulator is great. Osamu Sato, he's so good. I don't know how aware you are. What is it? Lucy in the Sky with Dynamites, I think, is actually what it's called. Yeah. He put out an entire album that just came with like some like special release of the PS1 game. Like if you ordered like an early version of the PS1 game, it just came with an entire album, and it's so gas. It's so good. And so this was super inspired by that. In fact, all the ring modulation shit that I've been doing, like all of these sounds here, all the voice scrambling stuff I've been doing, the YouTube tutorial I made recently, a lot of that was just inspired by Let's Do a lot of his shit, because he uses a lot of voice scramblers, and it sounds super cool. So yeah, it, like, I think if you're fully paying attention and you're fully paying attention to the song and you're not like distracted with anything else, I think the super aggro section really works and really pays off very well. But I think in most other contexts, in most other contexts, it's really intense and can take away from it. So I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted. You know, I mean, I guess like, you know, I should be true to myself and just be like, fuck it. You know, if they can't hang, then they can't hang. I make music for me and whatnot, but it's very context dependent when the song works and when it doesn't. And what am I calling this one? I don't think it... Oh, it's called Yard Work. Can't remember who named it that. Someone named it Yard Work, and they're like, Yard Work is what you should call it. And, yeah, it's Yard Work for sure. But, yeah. Maybe I can just cut this out and just like it goes from this kind of heavy, it's like a medium heavy section, and then it goes into extreme super crazy, and then it kind of dies back down from the super crazy and then goes back into chill, and then the song ends. Like, what happens if I just like cut all that out? No, it's gotta go crazy. Hey, what's up, Joshua? Yeah, I can't remove it. Yeah, no, I don't have a choice. People either they can hang with it or they can't. thinking like maybe in the end I could put the voice scrambled stuff back in, but I think it's good as it is. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. Yeah, I don't know. Compositionally, I think the song's totally done for sure. I felt hesitant about big crazy part, but no, I think it's just got to stay the way that it is. And again, when I played it out, it wasn't on a great system, and also it was an earlier mix of the song, and so it could have just maybe it just sounded like ass because the song wasn't mixed very well. But it's a context. It's definitely a context dependent thing. Okay, let's switch to something else. What are we gonna do? This one's pretty good. This one is pretty good. And I'm playing a show in, what, 2 weeks? 2.5 weeks? I have plenty of time. And most of my music's, like, ready to play, but there are a couple songs I want to have, like, super polished for the show. So, it should be good. It's a decent slot. It's a 3 a.m. slot at, like, a pretty big, like, Redwoods Renegade thing. There's probably going to be, like... I mean, I really can't predict. I have no idea. Like the last one I went to, I think there was like 600 or 700 people. But again, it's a 3 a.m. slot, so who knows? Who knows? We'll see. But I'm excited about that because I haven't played a show in a good long minute. So that'll be exciting. Yeah. Oh yeah, this one's an 18 equal divisions of an octave. Which 18 is I'm a new fan of it. 18's pretty good. It's like it's really, really bad, and that I think I'm just a big fan of like technically bad tunings. So because like they force you to like be real creative, you know. Box Studios. Oh boy, my first not bot Twitch chatter. Oh man. Okay, I have to switch up how I'm looking at all the different chats now. Okay. Microtonal stuff. Yeah, I make a lot of microtonal music. So this is in 18 notes per octave instead of 12. In Seattle, I feel like Seattle would have a Renegade scene. I know some people in the like Seattle area, but yeah, I don't actually know that much about it. I know a lot of people who moved to like Portland. I know a couple of people who live in that area. But now that I think about it, I can't say I've like heard much about the scene there. Yeah. Sounds pretty cool. Well, I gotta change this up somehow. I'll just use a disperser. Yeah. Let's use this guy. No. Now. Release. No. Maybe it's the higher layers. This guy. No, not that guy. Where's the... This guy here. There we go. Works. It's probably playable as is, honestly. I'm not like... I really like the bass patch, but I feel like it is very jarring when it comes in relative to the rest of the elements. Maybe I can like tease it a little bit better. Yeah, let's warp this over time. That's the move. That's the move. Give it harmonics. We'll give it just like that. Really slight over time. Maybe we can make this wide. No. Then we can make, yeah. These two, like 4 dB louder. All this big, oh, I misspelled it, big bass, and then I don't normally do this, but let's sidechain from big bass, yeah? Get all those harmonics, you know? And then sidechain on. You're not sidechaining from big bass, are you? 44, this guy. Oh, I guess there's still that like high-end noise after, but that's crazy if it's sidechaining from that. Yeah, it is. It's that, you know how it's tweaking out right there? Like OTT or whatever. That's weird. You know, I was expecting there to be way more sidechaining happening from the low-end frequencies. Just freaking me out. the reverb is covering up everything. Hey, thank you, 8H. I appreciate that. Definitely gets a little bit too squashed over here. There's a lot of stuff going on, but I think now that I added the sidechain pumping, it's kind of cool in how we have the big chunky bass guy is now doing a call and response with the chaotic clusterfuck of all the sounds at once. So there's like all the melodic stuff is kind of swelling in together, which like glues them together really well in an interesting way, right? Because like if all the chaotic stuff was playing at the same time the entire time, then it would just sound very chaotic. But since they're swelling together, it kind of becomes one element again, in that they all are following that same volume envelope. I think sounds cool. I'm gonna get some water and listen with my big speakers. Listening from a couple rooms over, and the snare pattern on the drums are kind of weird. Maybe it's like it only feels weird when you're listening from another room, because like all I can hear is the kick and the snare. But right, it's just the boom boom. This guy here, it's placed weirdly, and at some points you don't hear it at all, which is strange. So I'm thinking we add the snare back in, but this guy's gonna be quiet and EQ'd a little bit, so it's like kind of always present. And I don't know, dynamics, right? Right, so we'll mute that guy there, but except this has to go in a different group because sidechains and whatnot, right? We don't want that. And then this guy we want to be quiet. So yeah, dynamics is big, and then also we'll have like timbral differences with a filter. Take that guy, paste it there. Yeah, no, it's awful. It's terrible. It's so bad. What space is here? Does that make sense? It makes sense. Was a click there? Is it a click or is it just like a weird transient? Yeah, no, that's that. That is a click. Yeah, no. I don't even think that's it. That's the culprit, but that's just also. Oh. Oh. Ew. Bro, fucking OTT, man. Oh, it's still present. It is there. Not you. Oh. What? Huh? What is doing this, man? Why are you doing it to me? Oh, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm going nuts. What? Oh, it's a fucking sidechain thing. It's a sidechain thing. Oh. God. Okay. There we go. Why is there another click there, man? What's doing that? Not this. You? Sounds fucking cool. Let's this isn't even in the song. Let's put it in there. I forgot about this patch. Why is it cut out so hard? Yeah, it has big reverb. Oh, I guess we put on sidechain on the, oh. There's two, I duplicated, what? No, that should be kick snare. Yeah. And then let's lower the sidechain amount on the downbeat for the reverb. So it's only getting sidechain 50%, just so that the reverb punches through. So the first bass is gonna have a little bit less impact, but the whole song is gonna do more because you got the reverb tail from all the risers and shit, right? Clipped. I don't know if I like that. I think it's fine without the distortion. Why'd I put that there? Yeah, this just gets rid of all the dynamics, which is not what I want here. Yeah, let's just keep that off. That should be fine. Oh, wait. Oh, it was kind of there for a reason. Turns out I'm doing things for a reason. Who would have thought? Let's just crossfade it down. Like the formant. I want it to be articulating different shit, you know what I'm saying? I've been mixing this song for too long. I'm probably going in circles and probably making bad decisions. Probably. Okay, what else should we do? I got a little bit of time for more. Let's look at what other things we can work on. We got the Osamu Sato song we worked on. We did this one. I don't really remember if any of these other things are decent. I don't think they are. Ghost Crotch Glitch Hop? What the fuck? I'm pretty sure that was named by the chat. Or at least, I don't know, it was inspired by something the chat was talking about. But I can't really say. I don't really know. So, you're gonna open up this guy just to see what it even is like. What I really should do is I should have just like a whole dedicated day or stream. Just go through every song in my project files from the past like 2 years and determine what is and isn't good and what's worth playing or not. I think so. Oh, Ableton crashed. By the way, folks, did you know I now have a Twitch account? How cool is that? You should go follow me on Twitch if you use Twitch. Because, I don't know, bigger number on other things. Maybe you'll be on Twitch and I'll be on there. And not on YouTube, who knows? What? Oh, Ghost Crouch, this one. And maybe I'll do like, I don't know, I could play video games on there or something. Because I've had the idea, like, I don't know if I'm playing video games, it might be fun to like stream it, but like I wouldn't want to stream me playing video games on my YouTube channel because like for sure no one on my YouTube wants to see that, right? Because like, you know, you're all here for the music stuff, but Twitch is like it's like a video game thing, so I don't know. I haven't really thought anything out too much, but it's the idea. Yeah. Oh, the Twitch, why isn't the Twitch never mind, I'm doing it all wrong apparently. The name of the Twitch stream completely off. We got, here we go. We can go to that. All right, what do you sound like? I do not remember in the slightest. Stream, it's pretty sporadic, but I don't know, around this time most nights usually. But if you join the Discord, which Discord should be in the description of the YouTube video, I ping everyone in the good old live stream thing every time I stream. Also we give feedback and stuff. It's a music production. We talk music, do music stuff. Get better at music, stuff like that. That's the point of the Discord. So if you want notifications, yeah, you can join in there. Thank you, Fortune from Within. Appreciate that. I'm trying. I'm out here trying. This song has, I don't know, it's got potential for sure. Drums are kind of, I don't know. It needs more of an identity. It needs more, right? Like okay, the second half of the song for sure has an identity because it's doing that thing, right? Wait, this thing. Right, that has a big identity. This section over here is just kind of meandering, constantly arpeggiating, changing sound design and chords the entire time. It's vibey, it's cool, but like I need the downbeats to have more, you know, we've got to have a big emphasis on the thing. I mean, I'm kind of doing that with the da-na-na-na, that thing. Like that does repeat. That is the thing on the downbeat. So what am I missing? I think the drums are kind of, I don't know. It's just very forward driving and progressive sounding. Maybe that's it. Maybe we just got to get rid of the here, let's take you go there. And then we can just and then we can change the offset over time. Ooh, okay. So we change the offset over time. Thus, the hat that is the offbeat hat, which is the one that you're actually able to hear, is going to start panning around. But there's also going to be this other hat, so this is going to fuck with the dynamics. It's like messing with dynamics as well as panning. Kinda. But it's also kind of it's still there. I think it's just too busy. To mix my music in a stairwell, put different objects around the speakers, place them around, different objects around the speakers, place them around, and record them all over. Reminds you of that. That's interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of weird panning stuff going on. Like the like we have this guy here. Like I'm using, this is a 2-dimensional LFO, so you map the X and Y axis to shit, and I mapped the X axis to the left speaker panning and the inverted X axis the right speaker. So essentially this is just rotating 2 speakers around your head in a circle. So you can see here the left and right pan is just going around in a circle. So essentially it takes, like, if you have something that's like super panned, it just starts so it's just like swapping and unswapping, essentially. There's a lot of that in my music. A lot of stereo stuff, but I tend to try to balance it out so that things will like ping pong from left to right or right to left, depending on where they originally are sourced from. And I feel like it tends to kind of have that kind of like merry-go-round circusy, not circusy, like yeah, like kind of a merry-go-round thing. There's just shit happening everywhere. Now this is an issue. There's clicks everywhere, and I don't think there's anything I can do about that. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get rid of those clicks. I mean, I suppose honestly, they're kind of predictable. You don't, the location of the clicks are pretty predictable. See, here's a good advice. Learn from my mistakes. Don't make stupid decisions when you do your sound design in the first place, because then you get stuck. Basically end up polishing turds. Don't make your song out of turds. Then you have to polish it, and you don't want to do that. Right, I think it's moderately better than if I didn't do that. So like if we, right? It's like mostly the same, honestly. Okay, that ending phrase kind of sucked, but general idea I think is solid. All right, this one's a good song. I thought this was gonna be poop, but it's good. We got stuff going on. Breakdown kind of boring. Breakdown work. Yeah, it has potential all around. It needs a lot of polishing. Nothing in particular. I don't know. Just the whole song just needs a lot of work. It's kind of ineffable and hard to describe exactly what it needs, but needs like a solid like intro. Drums can be improved a lot. Drums aren't great. Okay, I think I'm done. I think I'm done streaming. Good 2 hour long stream. We got my very first Twitch chatter. Huge, enormous, massive, absolutely insane. I gained 2 Twitch followers in the duration of the stream. Also massive. Yeah, okay. Setting up my stream, doing the restream thing is kind of a pain in the ass, and I'm not a fan of it, but we'll see. I think I might next stream, I might try out doing this thing where, oh, I expected that to be better. Where I'm gonna have like Ableton like up here or some shit. Something like that. And then yeah, see? And then the chat will be right here where Fortune from Within is talking right now. And that way nothing like obstructs. However, then the screen is a lot smaller. So I don't know. We'll do some, I'll do some investigating. I think I might just keep it the way that I'm doing it, just because humans don't like change, and I don't like change. You all probably don't like change. You're used to my face being, you know, over here, right? Also, look at how cool that is. When I switch scenes, it like gradually faded. I did that. I programmed that to happen. I'm so fucking cool. Okay. Yeah, I will try to stream again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, I think, so that should be fine. I'll stream again tomorrow. Yeah. Well, we'll try to be a little bit more predictable with the streams again. We're back. Yeehaw. So yeah. All right. Take care, y'all. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Appreciate it. Make sure to go follow me on Twitch if you didn't do that, because I don't know. I'm on Twitch now. Multi-streaming. How exciting. Super cool. Very fun.